very much for staying with us for Electronic Connection. One thing that I know for certain is that in the past several weeks since we first premiered this amazing computer, we've received over 160 reviews on our website at hsn.com. And if you are just joining us, my name is Bill Green. You're going to have a chance to meet Joe Harrison in just a moment, who is one of our computer gurus here at HSN. He's actually the man behind Gateway. And what's nice about this Gateway computer is that you have to look no further. It includes everything you possibly could need or want. And the reason why I said that this was an hour, whereby comprising two special items like the HD camcorder from JVC and this computer together, is that most people that are getting into movie editing, they need power. When you go to edit a movie and then render a movie, rendering means producing the movie. It takes a lot of memory from a computer. This is a powerhouse. This is a giant. This is the single most powerful Gateway laptop that we're offering you here at HSN, or that we have ever offered you at HSN, because it has what's called a quad processor. It has a 640 gigabyte storage capacity with 4 gigabytes of RAM on the front end, and it is a 15.6-inch diagonal screen that is crystal clear with a webcam. You also receive a disc along with your purchase that features 21 software titles, not to mention the fact that we also include the starter full license starter edition of Microsoft Word and Excel, and now we're even including Get Live setup and support for 30 days for free, so that if you are a person who's not computer literate and this may be your first computer, you have nothing to worry about. Please welcome Joe Harrison, who's here, and for Memorial, I keep saying Memorial Day weekend, for MLK weekend, and for Martin Luther King's birthday. This is on 5 flexible payments, and it's free shipping.
It's a phenomenal deal. It's good to be here, Bill. I'm fantastic.
Good.
I get so excited to talk about this technology, because I know what's inside here. I went to college for this stuff. I've been working for Gateway since 1999. I know when you're going to get this thing at home, you're going to be amazed by the technology. First off, it's a quad-core processor. The fact that we're able to put that inside of a laptop, it's truly phenomenal. Most times you'll find a quad-core, I'd probably say about 90% of the time, it's in a desktop. There are companies that don't even know how to build a laptop with this technology. But what makes it so unique is that, and so powerful, is that typically you see a single core or a dual core processor in a laptop. Think of the core like the brain or the engine to the PC. If you have a single core, then you'll have a single engine. If you have dual core, you have 2 engines. Here's a single core processor right here. Single core can only do a single thing at a time. That's why a lot of times when you open up multiple programs, it locks up on you. Well, here, we quadruple that. You have 4 cores, 4 brains, 4 engines. You actually get up to 210% more power, more speed, more efficiency by having a quad core over anything else. And the great thing about quad core, it's the most powerful processor in the world. There's not a 6-core, there's not an 8-core, there's not a 5-core. Quad-core is it. So when you want technology, you want to be cutting edge. And Bill, when you protect your investment, you made the right choice, because today there's nothing else out there in the world more powerful than this computer.
And it probably operates cooler than some of the single or dual core processors of yesteryear. This one's been operating and running for like an hour. And by the way, it comes in red or in black. So you have your choice of 1 of 2 different colors. I'm going to tell you right now that if you're used to your computer operating and having, whether it be a spinning wheel or like a little hourglass, because if you operate Windows Vista, there's an hourglass, and that is a program that's either running or trying to run or trying to load that's not functioning well or not able to, because there's not enough memory, there's not enough power, the processors aren't strong enough to handle the load. You're never going to have to wait for this computer, and with Windows 7, which is the operating system, it boots up like that. I have a 17.3 inch, 17.3 inch. I'm asking Joe because he sold it to me on air while we were presenting them. But a 17.3 inch Gateway laptop that has a dual core processor and operates Windows 7, and I never have to wait for it. My favorite demonstration that Joe does, which I'm sure he's about to do, is we're going to load a number of programs. It's virtually impossible to crash this computer. Now, explain what crashing means.
Well, crash is typically when you try to run a bunch of programs at once and the computer locks up on you. It's not responding to any buttons, and you have to hold down the power button just to turn it off. Here with this system, with that quad-core technology, couple that with 4 gigabytes worth of RAM. The more RAM you have, the more things you can do at the same time. That makes an extremely powerful computer. So here, Bill, on my computer screen, I've got Microsoft Office. You said it comes with it. There's the Microsoft Word running there. There's Microsoft Excel in the background. I have some photos here when I was just at CES a couple weeks ago. Some more pictures there. I've got a video game. I can go full screen on my video game. I can get back out of it. But you'll notice These are all programs that are running right now on my screen. I have literally probably over 20 programs right now. And there's no performance loss whatsoever. I'm surfing on the fastest internet connection in the world. I'm playing my video games on here. I'm checking my photos. I'm using my Excel spreadsheets, and it does not lock up. You can see the little cursor down there. It never ever turns into even a spinning wheel or an hourglass. It's that fast. It's that responsive. That's why every single time I bring a quad-core processor here to HSN, they all sell out early, and they already all go to be customer picks, just like this one is. So you look at this technology, quad-core, doesn't get any better than that. 4 gigabytes worth of RAM, a tremendous amount of RAM for you. The hard drive, this is the largest hard drive we've ever had in HSN history for a laptop. 640 gigabytes worth of storage space is a tremendous amount of space for you, especially because now everything is digital. If you have, if you're into music, it's 160,000 of your favorite songs on here. Over 600 hours worth of digital video. Over 120,000 photos that you can fit on here. So even if you took a picture every single hour of every single day, it would take you over 15 years until you fill up a hard drive that's this big. Now, the number one thing people are looking for when they buy a laptop is they want it to be portable. Well, we've got you covered there. This is the fastest wireless connection in the world. So if you want to check your email, you want to check your websites, you want it to happen in Snap, it doesn't get any quicker than this. And because we know you're going to pick this thing up and walk away, there are a lot of laptops with this size screen that weigh 8 to 9 pounds. This is our thinnest, lightest gateway laptop we make. It's only 5.7 pounds. Not 9 pounds like a lot of people, 5.7 pounds, Bill, and up to 4-hour battery. The lightest, the thinnest, and also the longest lasting battery of any 15-inch we've ever brought here to HSN.
Plus, you know what? This is the #1 selling because most people don't really want to schlep around or carry around a really heavy, larger screen laptop when they travel. This is great when you're sitting on a plane. Because of the lithium-ion battery, you can watch a feature film and not lose power. It'll hold the charge longer. By the way, burning a music CD, a movie, or any kind of disc, data disc, is faster than it's ever been before because of the speed of the burner. Now, you do receive, and I want to give you a little tour of the hardware. Here's your disk drive, and it is a CD-ROM and a DVD-ROM drive, so it serves a dual purpose. You can play music from CDs and record CDs, but you can also play movies, you know, full feature movies. Then you also have on here, which a lot of like netbooks do not, you have 2 USB ports on this side of the computer. I'm going to turn it all the way around. And here you've got an Ethernet input. There's also your power input. There's a serial output. There's an HDMI output.
It's a $150 port right there, Bill, to add that
Just this.
to the laptop. Just that one.
$150 port, and that's because you can play back from this to a television, in HD, high definition. So if you're recording high definition movies, nobody wants to burn a disc to put it into a player. You bring your laptop over to your television, hook up the computer to your television,
HDMI.
watch your movies right from the library in Windows Media Center. Okay, this is not a joke, and I know that you hear us all the time at HSN with, this is the best, this is the biggest. It has to confuse you. It would confuse me if every time you turned on the television, whether it be to HSN or any shopping channel, you heard a host like myself or presenter say, this is the biggest hard drive, this is the fastest, this has got the most this and that. This does unequivocally have the fastest processor, it has got the most amount of memory, and it has got the most software we've ever offered on a package this large for the price. This would sell for $1,000+ at the Gateway website if you could build it.
Well, the thing about it, Bill, is this is the fastest processor in the world. This is a premium chip. When AMD is making all the processors, I guarantee you that about 95% of the processors are single core or dual core. They literally make less than 5% of processor chips are quad core because it is very difficult and challenging technology to make. So you went from a single core right there to 4 cores. That will give you up to 210% more power, more speed, more efficiency. So imagine getting 210% more dollars in your paycheck. That's something you're going to notice right away. Just like the very first time you turn this computer on, you'll notice that it's faster. If it used to take you about 2 minutes to turn a computer on, this will do it in less than 45 seconds because of the technology that's available for you. Now, the other great thing about this is Your whole experience, it's all been upgraded for you. It's all in high definition. That screen that we have on here, we could have easily cut corners and given you one of those low quality screens, but Bill, even the screen now is high definition, 720p resolution. It's in a widescreen 16:9 format, so when you're watching movies, it's edge to edge glass on there for you too. There's also a high definition speaker bar that's built into it, along with the high definition webcam. Truly everything that we have, everything that's the best that's out there is included with this computer, but it also has to do with the software that we choose, because you can buy parts for a computer and build it yourself if you want to, but it's really how easy is the software to use so you can enjoy the PC. Well, one of the programs on my computer right now is the Windows Media Center. I love it. I know a lot of people do because it simplifies your life. Bill, if you want to check out your photos, you just click on the picture library. The computer finds every picture you've ever taken.
Isn't that great?
You could have taken a picture, Bill, 5 years ago.
It's great because sometimes you download a picture and it goes into what I call the computer black hole.
Absolutely.
And you never find it again. So this is the Media Center, and this organizes photos,
absolutely,
videos,
photos, videos, music, all in one place. So you can click on, you're talking about burning a DVD. If you want to click on your photos, you click on one, it'll fill up the screen. Now you're checking it out in high definition. You can back it up, hit play slideshow. Now you're watching a slideshow of this. And when we talked about that HDMI output, you can plug this into your television and now have your slideshow right there on your TV. But if Grandma and Grandpa came over, they're like, I really want a copy of those. How, can you email it to me? Can you burn me a disc? No problem. You right click, there it is, burn to a CD or DVD. 30 seconds later, Bill, you've got it. That's how easy it is. And now you go back a step, and then you have your video section too. Click on the video library. It finds every video you've ever taken and pops up right here, gives you little thumbnail images of it. It does the same thing for the music. There's your music section. But the new thing they just recently added is the TV section. You might be thinking, TV on my computer? Well, here's the cool thing. You click on it. It's going to find all the programs for you. And these are all free shows that are readily available, all online, that are included with your computer.
You know how much I love free.
I know. Primetime shows, you have news shows, you have comedies. I mean, some of these are old stuff. Like there's the Brady Bunch and Happy Days, Let's Make a Deal, all your favorite news programs. Now, some of them are paid, like the Netflix is on a demand program, but over 90% of them are free and included with your computer. Even the news show, reality show, if you want to get into techie programs, it's already on here. Even HSN has its own little program show built in here. But the cool thing about it is now it's truly that entertainment center. You're watching your shows, you're checking out your videos, you're looking at your pictures all on your PC. And while I'm doing that, there's the power of that quad-core. I'm still doing everything in the background. I didn't have to shut any programs down. That's why we've already sold this computer to a few people, and they've already turned it into a customer pick. Over 160 reviews. Everybody loves this quad-core processors.
This is the part that everyone loves about it, is that it's lightweight, it operates cool, it is so chock full of hardware that you would go out and you would spend over $1,000 for with the 21 software titles that are included. It doesn't make sense to even go shopping for a computer elsewhere. So we're going to get, and this is not throwaway software.
No.
And the reason I say that is sometimes you buy a computer and they give you like a software title and you get home and you go, well, I'm not going to use that.
Right.
Here's the software you receive, and it's pretty amazing. We'll go through the list, and I'll try to get through them. Well, let's see, Corel Office, Diary Dash. You also get Diaper Dash, Scrapbook Artist 2. You receive Diaper Dash 2, Diaper Dash, Diner Dash, Doggy Dash. Some of those are games. Easy Video Editor. Family Treat, you're going to love it. Fashion Dash. You're going to receive Fitness Dash. Hotel Dash. You're going to receive Hoyle Card Games, #1 selling games. I spent $40 for that logo software.
I know.
Nova Backup, Parking Dash. You get Photo Plus Essentials. Print Master, if you're a crafter, you're going to love it. That software will save you hundreds of dollars in producing wills and legal documents for your family, and it goes on and on and on. So a lot of it is game software, a lot of it is novelty software, but most of it, or a lot of it, is going to be software that not only is it valuable software, it's going to save you in what it would cost you to go and have, whether it be a will, a legal instrument, an agreement, a buy-sell agreement, whatever. That legal software we give you on there, if you've been to an attorney lately to have a will drawn up, it pays for itself. It pays for the computer. Right? And how much? $600 worth of software.
Over $581
Over $581.
worth of software. And you see a lot of those titles with 2012 versions. These are all full retail versions. And when you're shopping here at HSN, you're making a great choice because Gateway right now, we're the second largest laptop manufacturer in the world. There's a lot of places you can find a Gateway. But anywhere else you look, you get zero software, only here at HSN. So it really makes an advantage to buy here. But on top of that, we're also going to give you Microsoft Office Starter Edition, the 2010 version. Now, in the past, we used to offer a 60-day trial trial. At the end of the 60 days, you used to have to pay $100 for every program. Well, today we're including the two most popular programs, Word and Excel.
Yes.
That right there would have cost you $200, Bill, if you wanted to get it. They do not expire. They're always on your system that's on here. So if you've used them in the past, you're going to love the new updated versions. And a lot of people say 2010, but wait a minute, it's 2012. That is the latest version for Microsoft, and it's already pre-installed on your brand new computer.
I don't want to stress you out. Free shipping. It is on 5 flexible payments. That expires tonight at midnight, and there's VIP financing available.
Oh, look at that.
If you have not already applied for the HSN card, apply for it now. Here's why. It's valuable for MLK weekend because you get to order this 9 months interest-free. 9 months interest-free. If you make a payment every month and divide up the principal cost of the computer, including tax, over 9 months, it would cost you a fragment of what it would cost you if you charge it to a credit card and were charged with all that interest all at one time. Plus, we invented FlexPay, and for those of you that don't know what it is, we invented it. FlexPay is on the screen here. Unlike layaway, we charge your credit card each month in one increment, times 5, each month on any major credit card if you choose, including your HSN card. It's simple, it's easy, you get Microsoft Word, you get Excel, and those are full starter editions with no license renewal, 30-day live setup. You get 21 software titles, a quad-core processor, Intel Quad-Core processor. You also receive a really fast DVD burner. You also receive the HDMI, what do you call it, input, output. Thank you. And you receive 2 USB ports. The computer is so powerful that for editing movies, it's going to be a breeze.
It is. What's the thing about it is you've got that processor. That's the one reason why you're looking to shop for a new computer. It's because of speed. Computer gets so slow, you just get frustrated with it. You want to walk away. There's nothing faster in the world than a quad-core processor. Because you look at your options, there are really 3 choices you have available. You have a single-core processor, which has been around for about 40 years. Then you have a dual-core processor, which you see a lot of times in this price range. Well, that's technology that's about 7 years old. Then you have quad-core inside of laptops. That is less than 3 months old. So you're truly buying the current stuff. The most advanced processor in the world right now is inside your brand new computer. Because the thing is, you went from 1 core or one engine to 4 cores or 4 engines. So imagine going to the grocery store. And if you're the only one shopping, you've got that grocery list. You know how long it's going to take you to walk up and down every aisle. But imagine having 3 of your friends there. So 4 of you are attacking that grocery list at once. Everything's going to get done that much faster, all because you have quad-core. And whether you're surfing online, whether you're a gamer, whether you're just turning the system on or uploading photos from your camera, everything's going to be enhanced for you. Even the webcam that's included with this thing. Because this is a brand new chassis design build. This is our thinnest, lightest chassis. We've even updated the webcam that's built onto the front of this laptop. So there's a high-definition speaker bar that's built into it. There's also a high-definition screen, and there's also that high-definition webcam that's right on the top. And in the days in the past, you used to have a webcam. You mounted it. You had to balance it. There's also a microphone that's built onto it. So the cool thing is, nowadays, it used to be 0.3 megapixels was the quality. Kind of like digital camera, the more megapixels, the better. Well, now it's 1.3. It's 4 times the quality. So now everything is truly in HD. Here's that $580 worth of software we just talked about. You can see it's got a disk. It has all the titles on there. But as I zoom in closer, you can read every one of those titles now because it's all in high definition. We weren't able to do that in the past, and that's just like 6 months ago. Everything has been upgraded for you. And Gateway makes it easy. We've tested this with Skype, Yahoo, AOL, so whatever your chat service is, if you want to have a webcam conversation with somebody, you can. Or if you want to, down below, there are a couple buttons. You can take a picture if you want to, or you can also take a video. But everything is in high definition. So Bill, you've got the best processor, best screen, and now the best webcam, just to give you a great Gateway experience.
You're going to love your new computer. If you have a son or a daughter that's going away to college and you're thinking they need a computer, they're going to love this. And you see this red and the black? We want you to see the finish because the finish has a really interesting pattern.
Yes, it does.
It's almost like
a herringbone almost.
Like a herringbone / little baby diamond pattern.
Yeah, it is.
So it's got a very delicate pattern in it. It's not just a satin finish. And actually what that does, it helps to eliminate the appearance of fingerprints on the outer case. Plus it won't chip, it won't peel. The color is brilliant. You're going to love this computer. If you have recently uploaded photos, music, video, and it's sluggish, and you can't edit it, you're frustrated because every time you take a thumbnail from a video and add it to a movie, you see a spinning circle. It's because you don't have enough memory, you don't have a strong enough or a powerful enough processor. Remember, a quad-core processor is the equivalent of your automobile having 4 engines versus 1. But this computer has 4 engines versus 1. So it's processing 4 times the speed. And we're going to demonstrate that by opening up a visual to the processor on the computer. Joe, we're going to show you now what it looks like when you look inside the heart of the computer. Well, I think this really explains it because a picture's worth 1,000 words.
I agree with you 100%. So the cool thing about this is I'll just show you all the programs I'm running at once. I'll start off with my movie editor. So I've got one there. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 programs, Bill, running at once on my system. You see, I'm running everything. I've got my games there. I've got my movie that I'm going to edit here in a couple minutes. I've got some photos. But then here's what Bill was talking about. This is your task manager. This shows you how many cores or how many processors that you have. Right now, if you try this at home, most likely you have 1 processor. Now, if you look at a dual core, you'd have 2 cores, 2 processors. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the most you're going to get. They all run independently. So Bill, the first guy, could be helping me out with the internet, while the next guy's helping me with my games. The next one helping me out with my downloads for my digital camera, while the next one might be helping me with my word processing. But the key is I'm running all this stuff at once, and it doesn't lock up the system. You see the little mouse there? It never moves once. So when I check out my computer resources, all those programs, I'm literally using about half of the computer's resources to run 20 programs. When you're only running 2 or 3 programs, that is going to be a piece of cake for this computer. Even if I want to go beyond that, start editing movies. That's when you really start to challenge the system itself. So here I have my own little movie editing program. If I want to add my own little video clip, this is how simple it is. I come over here, double click, I want to add that one here. I can move it to this position, change things around if I want to. If I want to add my own little animations, it gives you a little preview of what it's going to look like. Let me go to this one and add the animation there. I can go back to my home screen. I can add my own little title.
Now, you're clicking around faster than you would do at home.
Absolutely.
But you can do it this quickly. I mean, it shows you that what Joe is doing is he's going so fast, he's challenging the processor. Because when you grab a thumbnail, you're taking a movie strip and relocating it from the front to the back to the side of the movie, and it's quick because of the quad-core processor.
Exactly right. I mean, Bill, look, this literally took me, what, 30 seconds to do? So I get over here, I have my little video clips there, I'm going to back it up. I'll hit the play button for you. So there's my little Christmas lights. I just created my own little title screen, but you can add your photos, you can add your videos to it. There's my first holiday light. Let me make it a little bit bigger so everybody can see. So now I'm editing high-definition video. Literally, there's my first transition right there. There's my next one that's going to pop up. You'll see across the top here, you can upload this to your Facebook, your YouTube, your Flickr account. You can email it to somebody. You can keep this on your hard drive because this can support up to 600 hours worth of video. But Bill, now instead of having those 60-minute videotapes where you go back to watch it and you end up fast-forwarding through most of it, now you can create your own little, 5 to 10-minute video clips are really the best stuff. Now, if that was still too challenging, like Bill mentioned, I'm flying around there. It's so simple and easy to use. Gateway also adds 40 hours worth of training that never expires. So some of the classes are on how to make a movie, or how to use the webcam, how to use Media Center, how do you send an email and then add a photo to it. All those classes are on your computer. You can take the class once, you can take the class 1,000 times, but the key is we want to give you this amazing hardware. We really believe we've done that. We give you the software so you can have a lot of fun, and now we're going to give you the training to Bill just to make sure you have that great Gateway experience.
Now, over 440 customers have called this weekend to order this computer. That is a lot of computers, because the average computer store doesn't sell that probably in months, not in one model. And this is a Gateway quad-core computer. I made one small verbal mistake before, but I want to correct myself. It is an AMD Quad-Core processor, and it features 640 gigabytes of memory, or RAM rather, 4 gigabytes of RAM. RAM and ROM, let's discuss that very quickly. You have 2 types of memory in your computer. One is the memory that the computer uses to process the programs, and it needs that to bring the programs up and running. The other memory is what it stores the information in, and that is the random access memory. So it's RAM and ROM, RAM, ROM, random access memory, random operating memory. We never share that with you and spend time on it, but I think it's important.
Absolutely, Bill, because the more RAM you have, the more things you can do right now. And then that hard drive, that's your filing cabinet where you want to access all that information. And there's so many times that you'll go to the computer store and you'll see somebody has an amazing processor. You're like, that's an amazing deal. I got to go out. I got to buy that laptop. But then you see it doesn't have a lot of RAM, doesn't have a lot of hard drive, and then you end up trying to upgrade years down the road. It's just going to cost you more in the long run. Here, this is the quad-core. This is the most advanced processor in the world. There's nothing more advanced than that. 4 gigabytes worth of RAM is 4 times the amount of memory that Microsoft recommends. So when you put those two together, it is an amazing experience, whether you're just surfing online, playing games, or uploading photos from your digital camera. Then that hard drive, this is your filing cabinet, like Bill was mentioning. This is that storage that you have, and this 640 gig hard drive is the largest hard drive in HSN history. Can handle 160,000 songs, over 600 hours worth of video, over 120,000 photos on here. If you want to back any of that information up, it used to take you an hour and a half to burn a DVD. Now it does it in less than 5 minutes. It takes you 2 minutes to make your own CD. Now we know you got to pick this up and you want to be mobile. This also has the fastest wireless connection in the world. It's the 802.11n. So that has even been stepped up for you. They're about the 3 speeds that are out there. This is the fastest, but it works with everyone that's out there. So if you go to a coffee shop or a bookstore, wherever there's a wireless signal, your brand new gateway is going to be able to connect to it. You also have the Windows 7 Home Premium. The operating system has been upgraded. You get Word and Excel that's coming with it too, Bill, and this chassis. Usually when we offer color or offer laptops, it's only one color. Now we have it in the red. We've sold over 200,000 of this red. And the thing is, Bill, if you get a scratch in this, either